What's up, YouTube? For today's video, we have a Cinderace sweep. Now, I've done a Rillaboom sweep, so I thought we may as well do Cinderace and Inteleon. Now, Cinderace is a very good Pokemon for very nice speed, very nice attack, and some very nice status and physical moves to use. I'm going to be using a physical set today, but I'm going to be using something that's a little bit different. This one was done on Twitch. If you want to follow me on Twitch, that's where all my live streams are. Link in the description of the video, twitch.tv/PipKnightYT. Some of the language is probably a little bit more colorful than my usual videos, but it's all in the good sense of fun. Tomorrow I shall have a theme team up, and I've got like a whole bunch of post-com Pokemon sweeps coming up as well. Really hope you enjoy this video. Drop a like if you enjoy it, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. Yeah, the only thing about Cinderace is what is it going to do to Charizard? It's going to need to hit it with a Zen Headbutt with Max Mindstorm with the Psychic Terrain up. Alright, okay, we got Charizard at the start. Now, we might be able to weaken Charizard a little bit with the Eternatus here, right? That could be an option. Halo stream would be cool. Yeah, well, I do non... I sort of do, like, non-Pokemon streams as well. I mix them in, so I'm going to start... Oh, they swapped, damn it. I'm going to start doing them from February onwards as well. Alright, we got Lapras coming in. Well, obviously, it's going to go for an Ice-type move, so let's get this one going. Got that Dragon Dance up there. We've got the speed rising. Now, I could go for a Cross Poison here. I got to go for Cross Poison. Let's go. They're gonna G-Max straight away. Well, that's not all that bad. Least it's gonna be out of the way like really quick. So Eternatus is gonna be do about 3 damage to this. Here we go. I kind of guessed it. I kind of guessed it here. Okay. Well, I don't think Eternatus is going to be able to withstand, like, one attack from this thing at all. Let's get a crit. Let's go. Was that a crit? I don't think it was. Oh, it's so bad. A G-Max Resonance. Okay. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye, Eternatus. It was nice knowing you. Alright, so we're going to get a friggin' Veil on the field. This is really, really strong. Now, this thing's going to be able to tank stuff, like, all the time. I know. He wanted to get into that. He wanted to get that G-spot really early. Now, I'm just going to drop its offense. It's set up screen. So I've got to outstall these screens if I'm going to hope to be able to achieve anything, right? So let's go for... I'm going to just drop a Memento on that. Stall out another turn. I might be able to stall it out a little bit with my Inteleon with Substitute. There's not a lot I can actually do. I could endure. I could definitely endure, but yeah. I kind of want the Veil to go down first and it to be non-Dynamax. And I don't really want to be on 1 health as well. Okay, that's down. That moveset is bad. What? Which one? Oh, the Eternatus? Yeah. That's what I said. So on this set, I've got Endure, Reversal. How long have we got up on the screens? I'm just thinking, what do we got up on the actual... I'm going to swap this in. Why is Spike... I mean, I guess because they're on the ground, Tristan, I guess that's why they're... they're a ground type ball, because spikes are always on the ground. You'd probably think they could be a steel type too. It depends on the sort of spikes. They could be like, the spikes could be like big prickles, you know? On the ground. It's got Max Lightning. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. We've got electric terrain on the field. It's raining and there's a freaking veil. Let's go. Okay, that one's down. The only thing about my Cinderace, I won't be able to use Pyro Ball. That's sort of unfortunate. Alright, let's have a look how long it's got on its Veil. Okay. Alright, Lapras is going to be small again. Oh, let me just check. So we've got info... okay, we got 2 more turns of Veil. You know this is going to go for a water type move. I know it's going to go for a water type move. What are we going to do? We're going to swap into Inteleon. We're going to sack Inteleon off. Then we're going to go back into Cinderace afterwards, right? And we're going to bait them out, get a weakness policy. That's what I'm sort of hoping is going to happen. All right, let's go Inteleon here. Hydro Pump. We knew that was going to happen. Right, a couple more. I'm going to go... shit, I want to go for a Snipe Shot, but if it's got Water Absorb, that would be like the biggest waste in like the... You know, the history of Pokemon there. I'm just going to go for Focus Angie. They've got an electric type move. So that'll be fine. Thunderbolt. Okay, that's fine. That should be a 2-hit. One more. Okay, the Veil's gone. We'll go for a workup now. We're just going to make it look like I'm going for like... I'm getting like really greedy with my boosts here. And then we're gonna go for an Endure and see if we can sweep the rest of this team with Cinderace, right? This is our chance. They've used their Dynamax Pokemon up already too. And remember, we can still Dynamax too, which is gonna be nice. Alright, we just need them to take the bait and go for a water type move, right? Because I have the Tailwind's out, that doesn't really matter. Okay. Here we go, people. Everything's set up. I just hopefully we can, you know, get this one rolling. All right, Cinderace is in. All right, here it goes. Before I do that, I just want to check what Pokemon we got. We should be right. I believe we could actually do this. Okay, let's go for a Endure. They've got to land a Hydro Pump. I don't want them to go for T-Bolt or anything like that. They've gone for the Hydro Pump. Here we go. Let's go. I've lived it actually pretty well too because of the Memento. Weakness policy is activated. The only problem is Reversal's not going to be at its peak, but I can easily go for a Max Knuckle to take it out, right? Or I could go for... I'm just trying to think at the moment what would be the best thing to go for here. Let's have a look at their team. So what can stop me right now? We've got Charizard that could come in. We've got... Charizard is really the only thing that can stop me right now. I think I've actually got to go for a Zen Headbutt here. But it won't take Lapras out. Okay. I want to really... I've got to go for Max Knuckle. Bugger it. I've got to be able to withstand like a Charizard. Yeah, Stone Journal looks good. It looks good. Alright, here we go. Big Cinderace. The good thing is it's not on 1 health either, so if they got any priority moves, which I don't think they have, apart from like Lapras having Ice Shard or something like that, there's not going to be, you know, much to do there for them. Alright, Max Knuckle, here we go. That's down. And I've boosted my attack as well. So I've got +3 in attack at the moment. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot of attack. I'm expecting Charizard would be their really only hope of coming in here. That'd be their best hope. Unless I don't have a lot to hit me with. I don't know if Charizard would actually have a lot to actually, you know, to even hit me with. Like, Flamethrower is certainly not going to take me out. Air Slash... Oh, Toxtricity. Okay, Toxtricity. They've got a Focus Sash, don't they? I've got Max Mindstorm. I'm going to go Max Mindstorm. And I'm going to, you know, get the Psychic Terrain on the field. Let's go. If they have a Sash, I think I'm done. If they don't, I think I'm good. They don't. This could be it, people. Here's the Cinderace sweep. It's happening right now. We got that up on the field. If Charizard comes in, I can go for the Zen Headbutt, Max Mindstorm. It's going to get boosted. And, you know, that is definitely going to take it out. We're good. We're good. Everything's good at the moment. There is a Gengar, too. That's the only other thing. Gengar could outspeed me. There's a good chance of that happening. They can't... okay, we got Charizard. Charizard's going to come out. Okay. Let's go for that Max Mindstorm. Max Mindstorm again. Remember, we've got +3 in attack now, and we've got the Psychic Terrain up. Charizard is down. Okay, it's Gengar, people. It's Gengar. I wish I had a Sticky Web up at the moment. It all depends what they're running on their Gengar, what nature. Okay, here we go. This is going to be the... This is going to be the Pokemon that's going to probably end my sweep. They already actually, they G-Max at the start with a Lapras. There's no way I don't think I can... I'm just having a look. I'm actually quite... So the last Pokemon, Appletun and Corviknight, right? I can take Corviknight out with a Pyro Ball. Appletun, I could probably take out as well. What can I do here? There's... Right. I think they're going to outspeed me. I outsped? Oh, I thought I missed then. Zen Headbutt's going to drop hard. Gengar's down. All right, people, this is it. This is it. I think we've got Appletun left, and we've got one other Pokemon. What was it again? Corviknight. Corviknight's going to get hit really hard by a Pyro Ball. I've actually not shown that I've got a Fire-type move yet, I don't believe. All right, we got Pyro Ball. Pyro Ball is my strongest attack here. I could go for Endure and then go for Reversal. I'm just thinking, or maybe that's going to be too risky. I want, like, Rocky Helmet. It could have Rocky Helmet, the Corviknight too, so I can't risk that. I've got to go for a Pyro Ball. I've got the Pyro Ball. It landed. I didn't miss. Let's kick that Flaming Soccer Ball at Appletun. Appletun got dropped hard. It's a crit as well. I don't think that even mattered. I was +3 in attack then. All right, last Pokemon we got is Corviknight. Corviknight, that's it. The only way for them to win is to miss. For me to miss. Thick Fat might ruin, but it depends if they had it though. All right, here we go, people. Here we go. Pyro Ball, please do not miss. Please do not miss. It landed. I think we're good. Unless it's got Focus Sash, which would be like super, super weird. All right, people, there you go. There's the Cinderace sweep, and that everything went like absolutely perfect, like what I thought it would. Thank you, Mike, for the battle there. There is a clean Cinderace sweep there. Hi, YouTube. Let's get it going. And, yeah, that was a completely live one. We got 2 live sweeps already. That worked out really nicely there. And that wasn't, like, I want to say something, too. That they definitely weren't, they weren't, their team wasn't bad. They didn't play badly. Like, I just had a good strategy against them. I just sort of like bided my time there at the start. They were like beating me at the start there. Like I was getting absolutely wrecked. Okay, so I'll explain the Cinderace like EVs and strategy. Then I'll talk about the battle, right? So we've got max speed and max attack Cinderace. Now Cinderace, obviously I wanted to run this as a jolly one because we want to outspeed everything, right? Weakness policy is going to make up for us not running Adamant Nature. You probably wouldn't anyway on Cinderace. So we want that speed. Speed definitely saves lives there. We've got Endure, which is really nice with Reversal. I didn't actually get to use Reversal. In the case that I don't get to use Reversal, I can still use it as a max Knuckle. So it's still got a second use, which you guys got to see there firsthand, which worked really well. Now, we also had the Weakness Policy and Endure. And that gave me a boost, which is really nice in case I didn't get any... If I couldn't get a max Knuckle up. Now, the great thing about that was, since I endured that Lapras, we really got hit hard by the Lapras. That completely bodied all of my team. I actually got a Memento off him, which dropped the stats a little bit. And it actually left Cinderace with a little bit more health as well. I've also got Zen Headbutt on there to get around any priority moves. So, say if I was on 1 health, right, and I was thinking about going for a priority move, I had the Psychic Terrain up, which is going to be very, very handy there. And it sort of protects me from getting any of those sort of moves too. I was a little bit worried someone might have a Rocky Helmet or something annoying like that, so that was kind of handy. We had Pyro Ball. Pyro Ball is a very good move. The only thing about it can miss, but I kind of needed it on that set. Zen Headbutt, Pyro Ball, and Reversal were the best sort of like coverage moves that I had on this. And we had Weakness Policy as the item. That was pretty much it. That was a perfectly well-executed sweep there. Everything I thought that was going to happen fell into place. I pretty much had the whole sweeps in my head after I lost my Inteleon. Sorry, not my Inteleon. After I lost my Inteleon, I pretty much had the whole sweep sort of like mapped out in my head and it worked perfectly. So, yeah, there you go. But that was pretty crazy. That was a lot. In my opinion, that was a lot more impressive than the Core Solar Sweep. The Core Solar Sweep was still pretty good, but this guy actually had a very, very competitive team, right? Hey, Neo, how's it going? 13 months, man. You just missed 2 live sweeps, my dude. It's all good though. It's all good. I'll try. I'll definitely cover them on YouTube. That one was a really good live one. Hope you guys enjoyed that too.
it was really good to see, like, going through the stages of, like, all my Pokemon, and sort of, like, every decision, like, that I made then was, is pretty much spot on to help out Cinderace. There wasn't a lot of, the only real luck that was involved in that was me hitting my Pyro Balls. Everything apart from that there was really no luck in there. It was all pretty much straightforward. This confirms it's not me because, like, I landed my Pyro Ball. I want to watch more of your stream, but I got to sleep because working. No worries. Thanks for coming along, Ray Derry. Back to Dragon Dancing. This Eternatus sweep is gonna, like, be the death of me. it was pretty much pure skill. Yeah, there was no real luck involved in that one at all. It was just how it is. I basically what happened from there afterwards. Pretty much, I was already thinking of those steps, like probably like 4 to 5 turns in advance in my head already, and everything sort of fell into place there. I just wasn't sure about the whether I'd miss or not, like that. And like with the Appletun too, I got a crit on it. If it had thick fat, it possibly may have mattered that it was a crit, but I did have +3 up too, so it was a very powerful attack. It would have to be very, very bulky too. Pyro Ball and high jump. Yeah, you can run high jump kick on there too. I like reversal. Like this is a gimmick strategy, the one I just used. This is not a strategy you'll see many people use because there's a lot of risk involved because you got to get the weakness policy to activate. So a lot of people will go for the more, you know, conservative set, like, you know, the boots and everything like that, instead of weakness policy, and they'll go high jump kick over reversal if they're going to run a fighting type move. But I thought this was a fun little alternative to the physical set, and it still definitely works. Has a lot of sweeping potential when it gets going, especially with Dynamax. Worked really nicely.